The rest of the league seems to all be taking vacations, rehabbing from All-Star. I know some of the players and league office personnel are watching us right now from Mexico. Must be nice. But have no fear. We are using the break as an excuse to show you some of the best plays of the season so far. And today, we are running back the top 10 ankle breakers.
Is Iverson in this list?
This season, although I might find a way to put him in. Number 10, James Harden on Pat Bev.
Woo.
Harden step back, gets Pat Bev off balance, and then
I thought it was a nice recovery.
Yeah, look, he didn't fall.
Yeah, for an and one.
Yep.
Real nice recovery. At least he tried.
Pat Bev against the Rockets is must-see television. All right, number 9, Evan Turner on LeBron. This is Hawks Lakers. Evan Turner going behind the back, sending LeBron to the hardwood.
Wow.
Look at that.
Must have been a bad version of those Nikes. You know, sometimes the soles aren't.
That's what it was. Yeah. Totally.
That's the Evan Turner go-to.
100%. Bradley Beal on Drummond. Take a look at this. Dribble handoff, behind the back, step back.
Perk, that's just a switch. The big man is out of position.
Yeah, but you can't crowd him. You gotta use your stick hand. Oh, see, that's what happens. You can't try to look good for film. Nah, you can't do that.
Big man on advice on how not to get crossed up. Number 7, Terry Rozier on Joe Harris. Nets Hornets. Rozier a little through the legs there. Pull up.
Joe Harris is outmanned there. He's just outmanned. That's a rough spot.
Let's call it.
Look at
that.
Ooh. Ooh. Little like heel. What is that? Irish clog dancing? That's what that looked like.
He recovered though, right?
Yeah, he challenged the shot.
DJ Augustine on Matthews. Take a look. There's a little shades of Timmy Hardaway's killer crossover. Boom. Boom.
That was to a double team, Perk.
Look at that.
That's what you call rejecting the screen.
That's in the best way possible.
Made them touch the floor.
See, this is how you know we're getting into the back half of the list. That was number 6.
Get down and give me 10 push-ups.
Number 5, Donovan Mitchell on Robert Covington. Mitchell's gotten so good at the snatch back, right? Sorry,
Covington was just trying to get out in position, and he got the
in all fairness to Covington, he was playing for the Timberwolves. I bet you Mitchell couldn't do that to him right now on the Rockets.
Kendrick. Mitchell hit a 3 on that, by the way. Fred VanVleet on Markelle Fultz, Magic Raptors. FVV with the move here.
He's nice.
It only counts if it goes in, right? It wouldn't make this list.
Yeah,
correct.
For sure. You got to finish. That's
right?
Oh.
Tomorrow, the near misses on missed shots.
We are going to have some fails tomorrow, I promise. All right. DeJounte Murray on Trae Young is number 3. Hawks Spurs. So this is a little through the legs crossover. Look at that.
Oh.
Sorry, Trae.
That's okay. We already know
Trae got him back at the other end.
Trae certainly did. We talked about that on the show last week.
Whoa, it was like he stepped on a spring.
We all know Trae offense is his defense. So
yes. All right, let's take a look at Ja on Jerome Robinson. Had Ja Morant earlier on the show, and take a look at him here. Jab step.
Robinson was going for the rebound.
Yeah, he was going for something.
He's like, while I'm headed this direction, I might as well go box out. Crash the boards. Crash on the boards.
All the way around.
The pause, though.
Woo. All right, one of your baby Celtics here, Kendrick. Number 1, Jason Tatum on Paul George. So the Celtics are down 3 here. Tatum pulls up from the wing.
Yeah.
Right?
That was nice.
Look at that.
That was a clutch moment.
That sent the game into overtime. So because it was in the clutch, nice movement against an all-star, first-team all-defense at times defender.
Yeah.
That gets the number 1 spot on the Jub countdown. What are you looking at?
Nothing.
What are you looking at?
What's wrong, B?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't like it when we show people falling down. That's because we're showing people doing cool stuff on the other end. Thank you very much. All right, tomorrow on The Jump, we are running back indeed the top 10 dimes and, as you pointed out, the top 10 fails of the season so far.
It's hard to cut that list.
Catch up with that. All right, it's time for our second distant replay of the day. This one also from this date, 1998. Michael Jordan. Has anyone heard of Michael Jeffrey Jordan?
That's what you call art.
Listen to the crowd on the road cheer for the play.
I mean, it's Michael Jordan.
Because they saw something they'd be remembering 22 years later.
Yep.
That's why.
Serge, that's what you call art, Serge.
Take a listen to this from yesterday.
I know a kid right now that's 15 years old that's a sophomore by the name of EMONI Bates. And if he wanted to declare for the draft this summer, he would be a lottery pick, hands down.
Perk, that was during our one and none conversation. You just brought EMONI Bates up spontaneously, and guess what he did last night? He must have heard you because he dropped 63 points, 21 rebounds, and a double overtime win. So just speak it, Perk. What do you like about Bates?
I'm telling you, EMONI Bates is a baby Kevin Durant. He's 6'9", he got handles, he got hops, he's a killer.
Perk, tell him he's 16. Make sure everybody knows he's 16.
He just turned 16, Brian. He's still a sophomore, but he's a killer. I had the same conversation in my elite group that I have on, about him last night, my elite group.
Boom. All right, let's look at the college level. I want you guys to check out this play. This caused a technical foul in the Florida-Arkansas game last night. All right, Mr. Defense, is this a flop or... Oh, wait, is it a flop?
We don't show people get fall on the ground.
Right. He should have got it. Well, yeah,
It's
that's
college.
That's horrible.
They call a tech on him?
Right.
That's the right call.
No, they call it a tech on. Who they call a tech on, Rachel?
The team that put you.
No.
That's what the
Yes.
tech was on, yes.
No.
He
That's-
did push him though, Brian.
That's rewarding
Brian,
behavior.
that it is. Like if I push you and you fall, I pushed you.
A tech.
But if I push you and you just
A tech is 2 shots in
you
college.
shouldn't have pushed.
And the ball.
You shouldn't have pushed.
Let's get to the NBA's most valuable franchise. Rumors continuing to swirl around the New York Knicks. The New York Post citing a confidant of Tom Thibodeau's as saying he's really interested in the position of Knicks head coach, currently being filled on an interim basis by Mike Miller, to which we always have to say not that Mike Miller. Brian, what are you hearing about this? It's one thing for Tibbs to have interest. We know Tibbs wants to get back as a head coach.
Of course he has interest.
But what about on the other side?
Yes, the interest is mutual. Look, the first client pretty much that Wes Wesley signed up to CAA when he became a coach's agent was Tom Thibodeau, okay? Leon Rose and Tom Thibodeau have a long history at CAA and beyond.
And this is all relevant because...
Leon Rose is going to be running the Knicks. So there is strong interest in both sides here. Now, there's a lot of things that have to happen. There might be other candidates. I actually think Mike Miller's done a pretty good job, but he obviously
Think so
is
too.
not going to probably stay in that job. But there is a good chance that Tom Thibodeau is going to be a serious candidate, if not the man, to coach the New York Knicks next year.
What do you think of that idea?
Tibbs, better get him. He's a winner. He's a winner.
He was your assistant coach, defensive specialist with the Celtics when you guys won.
And he was an assistant with the Knicks in some of their glory days.
Hey, classic picture right there. He went to Chicago. He changed Chicago. They was a winning culture. He went to Minnesota. They couldn't handle Tibbs, but he actually had them in the playoffs. Tibbs is known to change the culture and win games. That's what you need. The Knicks need a culture change. Get my boy Tibbs in there.
Well, I'm curious because after Chicago, he had some time off. He said to Minnesota, he said he was going to coach differently. It was somewhat different. It wasn't significantly different. I wonder if he does get this opportunity, how he would coach the Knicks.
I don't know. The Knicks have to worry about their talent more than anything else. But Tibbs' true track record is that he can be tough to deal with, but he wins. And he looks great, by the way. He looks like he...
Hey guys, it's producer Steve's birthday today, so if you see him on social, shout out producer Steve. We'll be back tomorrow.